Hi everybody. Yeah, I have been doing some videos on SeaWorld rescues, and I've been running across a lot of people who think SeaWorld is this horrible organization. And I understand why people could feel that way because of some of the misinformation that's around. But I've been trying to point this out for a while to people. We're on our 7th year of the radioactive water at Fukushima plant in Japan, and it's still flowing into the ocean. Now this is more than 7 years after the March 2011 Fukushima nuclear crisis. Radioactive water continues to flow into the Pacific Ocean from the crippled number 1 plant at around 2 billion becquerels daily, a study found. The amount of leaking cesium-137 has decreased from some 30 billion becquerels in 2013. Micho, really hard name, a professor at the Institute of Environmental Radioactivity at the Fukushima University, says in his study, which was presented on Wednesday in an academic conference at Osaka. The study says that the concentration of radiation between 0.02 becquerels per liter of seawater found in the sample collected near the coastal town 8 kilometers south of the number 1 plant is at a level that the dose does not affect the local fishing industry. Radioactive water is generated in the process to cool melt nuclear fuel at the 3 damaged reactors in the complex. The reactors experienced the core meltdown after March 2011 earthquake and tsunami. It can be assumed that there is a path from the complex to the ocean through which the contaminated water flows, Oriyama said. The water accumulates in the basement of the building at the site after being used to cool the melted fuel. Tokyo Electric and Power Holding Company, Inc., an operator of the Fukushima complex, has been trying to prevent the contamination water from increasing within the facility by building an underground ice wall in an effort to block the groundwater. It has also built a seawall aimed at preventing the contamination from the water entering the ocean. Well, I think that we're looking at 7 years that this has been leaking, and people need to understand this is why we're starting to see some of the odd things that we're seeing. And right now I know that some of the killer whales are in real trouble, and they're running out of food. Some of them are starving. I know pilot whales have been picked up. And we really need to start taking a look at everything as a whole. I mean, SeaWorld does all these rescues and releases. They're not the ones who make the decision of which animals are released back into the wild or not. And so I think it's really important that we start to work together. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of environmental issues on this channel, probably some news as well. But I just wanted to welcome you. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to be sharing a lot of information on many different issues that are just kind of being hidden from view. And they're not really hidden, they're just not going in the mainstream media. And this is things we need to know. I mean, this is a nuclear power plant that has been leaking irradiated water since 2011. And that's not counting the initial blast and everything that happened there. And if you remember, at the time period, the Japanese were trying to prove how safe the water was. They actually had one of the executives drinking a glass of water that was from this contaminated area. And the look on his face said it all. I mean, he was going ahead and he was drinking it because he was the CEO and it was his job to prove to people that it was safe. But you could tell he didn't think it was safe. So thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're planning on traveling to Orlando, we have a vlog called Under the Ears, where we do all things that relate to the tourism around Orlando. So have a great day.